So today we're going to have Joe Nichols from the Railroad Credit Union. I don't know if I have that fully correct, the name. And we're going to be hearing about his services in the industry and learn a little bit more of how you can get started with them and you or your business started with them. Take it away, Joe.
All right. First of all, sorry to be late a little bit this morning. Just like all of you, I have technical difficulties occasionally. And I had dropped my car for an oil change and forgot I had the power cord in it that goes to my computer. Yay! So when I'm logging into this, mine pops up and it says I'm about to die. So I'm like, okay. So then I switch. I'm now on my wife's computer in her office. So luckily I had a backup plan, but it cost me a few minutes of time and a little transition. So not exactly what I was used to. So sorry about that, but we've all been there. So hopefully you understand. I am Joe Nichols. I'm the account executive with the Railroad and Industrial Federal Credit Union. We're located right here in Tampa. Our main office is off 50th Street and I-4, close over there. We have branches throughout this entire market, as well as international reach. You'll see that. I've got a PowerPoint presentation to present to us here today to give you a little more information on the credit union. It might jog some questions for you or something that you can send me questions or feel free to text or call me anytime. And I'll be happy to come out and talk to you and your company, your associates, or if you got referrals for me or things, just like I want to do that with you. Hopefully, maybe we can get more into that when we do a one-on-one with each other. I think the best person I know here is probably Anna Faye, but we still never done a one-on-one either. So you gave a lot of good information, and I'm glad to see all the efforts you are putting out into the community still, by the way, also. So good to see that. But I guess a little about me before I start the presentation. I've been here in Tampa for, I guess, nearly 20 years now. It's kind of crazy. Me and my wife met at the University of Alabama when we went there in college. We were actually just featured this past week in the alumni, I guess, online and in their chat as one of the love couples, the couples that met and fell in love at the University of Alabama. So for us, that was kind of cool to be featured in the alumni magazine and online. So we were real excited about that and got to show that to all our friends that are from there and everything still. So kind of cool. But we met there and then we got jobs and moved down to New Orleans actually and lived in New Orleans for a little while and decided that probably wasn't where we wanted to raise kids. So started looking at places that we liked and we ended up settling on the Tampa market because we love the beach. And this is a good market, as always has been for jobs. And we actually ended up moving and living in Sarasota for 5 years. And then we finally ended up coming closer to Tampa just because that's where we were working. So that's kind of how it worked. We now have two boys. I have a 13-year-old and a 16-year-old. So going through those crazy times, if any of y'all that's been there. And we spend most of our time on soccer pitches and at football. So that's where our weekends are. You'll find us on a soccer field somewhere else around here, usually, and sometimes football. So really busy with our kids. We'll be glad when all this, hopefully when they can stay in school more. My one son just got quarantined for a third week where he is in person, but where someone got COVID around him. So we're dealing with all those things too. So he's been out of school more this year than in it personally, even though he's supposed to be there. It is what it is. So we're all dealing with it, and it's the market we're in right now. But, so loving it. I am from Alabama, Roll Tide. And if any of you want to know who national champions are, I can show you. Well, moving on from that, though, I guess I will share my screen here and we'll go through some of this. Hopefully it doesn't get you too bored and no one falls asleep, but just some basic information on the credit union and what we do and how we can help you and your employees. Let's see. And here. Here. All right. Click here. All right, I'm just making sure. Sorry about that. Just trying to get this up on here right. Not quite familiar with her setup, but here we go. As I said, I am county executive with the Railroad Credit Union. I have worked here now for about nearly 15 years, so I'm definitely well versed. I've done everything there is to do just about credit unions outside of collections. I was a branch manager at our Temple Terrace office for about 6 years, and for about 8 years at the local branch in the Winthrop Center off Providence and Bloomingdale, serving the Riverview and Brandon areas. So I know a lot of the products and what we do here for as banking, and I definitely know how to help you make your dollar go further. So that's really what my main purpose is. You might ask who we are. Well, we were chartered in 1935 right here in Tampa with 7 guys with CSX Railroad. They pulled their money together and were able to start lending each other money. And I actually got to meet one of the guys, believe it or not, when I worked in Temple Terrace, that came in and said he used to run our entire credit union out of his desk drawer at lunchtime, which I thought was pretty crazy since that's when credit unions had started. We have assets of over 384 million. Actually, I think we topped 400 million already this year. So pretty amazing. We are a large credit union. We have total members. Actually, now I think it's over 40,000 since I updated this members. So we have members in all 50 states. We're nationwide, and I got members that call me, text me, and can email me from all over the place that have moved different places that I actually met that lived here. So can certainly give you some personal service, and that's one thing that definitely differentiates us. We are a select employment group credit union. That's where that's my main focus in my job here as an account executive, is to expand our footprint through getting other companies like you and your companies to offer our credit union as a banking benefit for your employees. Just like you offer medical or dental, you can offer a banking benefit. And since you can't walk into the door in our credit union and join like at Suncoast or Bank of America or places, that's what I do is I form a personal relationship with your company, get you to sign on as a select employment group. Like I said, over 1,500 companies have already done that, besides just the railroad. And then I'm able to offer benefits to you and your employees. Real simple thing, takes 5 minutes. And then we start getting you set up, and you kind of go from there with really with a personalized package based on what you want. We do have 9 branches here in the Tampa area, and are expanding as our market needs it. ATMs and share branching, as I said, we are across the nation. Sometimes people tell me, well, you're not going to be when I move here or go here or on vacation here, but that's really not the case. We have a simple app you download, and you can see we have total access for you, and we're everywhere. So really helps. We are to help. We are here to help you. Our philosophy is we are people helping people, helping our members achieve financial freedom, helping your associates grow, helping our local communities thrive. That's why we try to give back. I'm part of lots of organizations and stuff, and like the chambers here that are giving back also. We are real people with real solutions through personalized one-to-one banking. That's where we try to give you more than just the computer aspect or being able to come in and see a screen. We like to do things one-on-one with you and help you form a real plan. Our CEO, Pete Georgiani, something he says is we want to be your trusted financial partner, focused on your financial well-being. Our goal is to provide the highest level of shareholder service. It is for this reason that we offer a varied selection of products that you can mix and match to meet your financial goals. So you can see it comes from the top down, organization. We think that's one of the things that helps sets us apart is having a really good management leadership from the top down. We've only had 4 CEOs since our credit union forum. So we keep people for a long time, and we think that helps make us really solid, make good decisions. And that's why we are 5-star rated as high as it gets for the NCUA. Why choose railroad? We think because we're just people helping people. We profit for you, not from you. We have instant issue debit cards, so you can walk into any branch. You ever been one of those times when we're going on vacation, you see yours is cracked, or you lost it, or you're not sure? We've had that set for years where you can do that. We do have a total mobile banking and bill pay platform. All those things you come to expect other places, know that we have all that set in place for you. Even though I have a lot of people that choose to only do some banking with us and they still are set other places, my goal is to get you to put us into your mix, and then we will help you with whatever service you might need, whatever, at that time. Maybe you already got your checking set up somewhere else. That doesn't mean you can't come to us, and we might still save you some money on your car loan, or on doing a home equity line, or just set up another account to where it's kind of set apart for you. It makes you don't get a debit card. You make it a little harder for yourself to get to. So that's money you can save to use for birthdays or Christmas and stuff. So there's lots of different choices. This depends on where you're at. But no, we do have all the products you need to serve you no matter where you're at. We do have a free auto buying service. There's a lot of things a lot of people don't know about. Some people love going out there and doing haggling and stuff. I think most of us don't. But we have a person we pay to do that for you on the front end. So not only do we want to save you and get you pre-approved and save you money on doing the financing for your automobile, we want to save you money on the front side by making sure you get in at a good deal from the start. So we pay someone to go out there that works with over 50 dealerships throughout Tampa. They can help you get the best deal on trading your vehicle or just buying a new one. So it saves you a lot of time. You get your weekend off. You're not going dealership to dealership and then wondering if you got the best deal. We make sure from the get-go that you do. Mobile deposits. We know a lot of the time, right now, your time's valuable. You hate to have to stop by and sit in line at an ATM or something just to make a deposit. You can do that right on your phone. If any of y'all haven't done that, I bet most of you have. But it is real simple to do, and we encourage you to use that service because it's there for you. There are ATMs, as I said, statewide and nationwide, no matter where you're at. You can just go on the app if you're not sure where to go, and put in your address or your zip code, and it will pop up a map with all the little dots. You choose the one closest to you, gives the hours, the address, etc., and then you can go there. Get your $40 for the weekend or your $100. You're going to the yard sale. You need some cash. So, and it helps when you're out of town too. A lot of the time you're not familiar with the area. It's easier to pop on the app. And, I did it the other day and I had a 7-Eleven that was 2 blocks from where I was at. I didn't even know it was there, and I popped in and got $40. So even me, it helps. We are able to process most loans and stuff online now. Most of us have used eDocs and stuff. They work great. I did a loan not long ago for a guy in Texas. He's with us. He called me, needed $1,500 personal loan. Had great credit. Everything was good with it. In less than 20 minutes, we had the loan completed, eDoc signed, everything back and forth. So that is really good. And a lot of the time I find that people, they're looking to buy a house or do something, and it seems like it's always the weekend late at night when they're sitting down talking about this. You can go online and put an application in right in. Usually you get an answer back within 24 hours too, so that really helps. Insurances, we have a lot of member partners, and that's where I've done some of that with people in the chambers and stuff too. But we offer anything from car insurance to life. One of the big ones that I think people don't think about a lot of time is critical care and critical illness.
Did we lose him?
Sort of things. People with less than 10 employees. And so that we're a good option for that. And I've even used it before myself personally, and it works really great. And it keeps you on a plan so you keep your jumpers looking good. So, of course, mechanical repair contracts. When you're buying a car or something, usually you think about a warranty then. But if something down the road, your car's getting older and something, get a warranty. Come in and get us to give you a quote and stuff on it. Maybe we can put one on it. You can always do one afterwards at any time. Just depends on the miles and stuff that determines how much it is. But we can always quote you on those. I can tell you from all the years of doing loans and stuff with people, I've only once ever seen a car dealership where theirs was lower. Usually ours in general is 40 to 50% less for literally a better warranty. So if you're ever considering that, we're a good place. Start a base account with us, and it opens up a whole world of benefits for you. Financial seminars that are on site and in our office. I know right now people aren't doing as many on site. We used to do a lot more of those, especially with churches, and some companies are looking for ways to help their employees. Sometimes we come in and teach just a seminar on, you can tell us what you're looking for, but sometimes it's on credit repair or how to buy a house, how to buy a car, how to establish, credit after divorce or whatever it may be. So lots of different things that we can offer that people don't think about. And those are great benefits, we think. That a lot of companies have taken advantage of in the past that you might find a use for later also. Remember, we're here for you. We have local services, but we also have global reach. While our service is local, our reach is global. Thanks to the convenience of co-op and shared branching and ATM networks, we have over 30,000 ATMs and over 6,000 shared branches that you will walk into no matter where you're at. So that helps. We try to give a personal touch when we do it. At our ATMs, we know sometimes you want to talk to a live person, not just a machine. That's why when you call our support line, you'll get a real person every time, a friendly real person on the other end that's ready to help you. We also offer live chats. So sometimes maybe you're calling on a Friday or Monday when it's a longer wait. Just do the live chat. When you got a simple question, you can get a really quick response. So I definitely encourage that. And I also I offer my direct contact number. You can call me on my cell anytime. The worst is you get a machine if I can't answer it. But I can't tell you the number of times I've been at a soccer game or stuff and I stepped away because someone was at a car dealership or they had a question about their account or they had fraud or something where they just had questions, and I was able to answer basic questions and make them feel better about things. To me, that's the real banking with a personal touch. Person to person, as I said, we have employees that will work closely with you to develop a plan to fit your schedule and your needs and those of your associates. Anywhere from money concepts that helps you with retirement planning to IRAs to 401ks. If you're not sure about things, we usually have someone. And if we don't have the service, because there's some we don't, that's why we have the chamber here. And that's why we have these networking groups. So we do meet other people that we can refer people to. So hopefully we can fit right into your referral program. And I can be one of those people that you lean on when you need it. And I'll do the same with you. Company benefits. Some of the things we have: no liability enrollment, costs your company nothing. It's a simple form, as I said, just takes a few minutes to fill out to get you started to be able to offer services to your employees and their families. Informational posters. I can give you things you can put up in your break room or in the appropriate area. It just reminds people here and there when they see it. That way, when something does change in their life, they'll know that they can come in and see us. Once you enroll, you don't need to do any of the work. We want to do it all. We just want you to give us the opportunity to be able to offer that to your staff. We can put a website link on our intranet site for our staff and stuff to help remind them they can come and do things with you also, and vice versa. We think those are a good, easy way to partner. No cost to your company for enrollment. So a lot of the time we know it's hard to find time to go out, especially during COVID now and stuff. So we can come on site and offer enrollments or answer questions or whatever it may be. And that's at no cost to you. A lot of the time, I do it early. I'll bring donuts or bagels or pizza in the afternoon or whatever it may be. I can also give you welcome packets. You get new staff or things change and stuff. Your HR or your owner or whoever it may be, I'll give you some packets you can give out with some basic information. As I said, the on-site account opening. Any special meetings or stuff you might have, we'll be happy to try and sponsor, the safety employee of the month or whatever it may be. And any way we can get involved and help serve you. you do new hire orientations, we'd love for you to invite us so we could just do a 5-minute introduction of some of the stuff we do personally for people. That way you're not doing the work we are. As I said, this is my contact information. If you want to do a screenshot or take it or reach out to me at any time, I'll be happy to do a one-on-one with you and talk with you at any time. But hopefully that gives you a little more information on some of the stuff our credit union does, and I can talk with you later.
Great presentation, Joe. As always, very supportive of the community. I can tell you guys have been here a long time to help. Any questions from anyone?
I remember you saying that you had a program for kids, like where you award them stuff or when they graduate or something, or?
Yeah, one of the products, I didn't really go into individual products. We have I have another presentation I can do that's more so in that when I do individuals, if they want to do something online. But we do have a pretty incredible, I guess, minor program to offer the kids. We have something called Dollar Dog, where when they can come in, they can bring report cards in and stuff. They get $1 per A on the report cards. So we try to encourage them to do well from the get-go, from really second grade on, or so they start getting A's. So who else is giving your kids money for making good grades? You and grandma, right? Your credit union wants to do that also. So we actually offer $100 when they graduate high school. They get $500 if they go to a 5-year accredited or a 4-year accredited college. So, and we give those out, every April and May when people are graduating. People come in, they bring that. That's cash straight into your account. There's literally no fees even possible with a minor. We can certainly help them with that, help them form a financial plan. We have scholarships we offer every year. We have people apply for. The more the merrier, I always say. And we also even have a youth advisory committee. And we usually have, I think you have to be 15 or it might be 16, 15 or 16. I'd have to look to apply to be on that. But each year we have some people that come off, some people that go on. But it's a good chance for you to get your kids something on their resume. I always say is a good thing. And it also gets them to come in and talk with other kids and professionals and be in that environment and learn a little more. So a lot of things we try to offer that I don't see any of that stuff anywhere else. Usually, sometimes they have the treasure boxes and stuff like we got. When your kid comes in, if they're little, they can get a tattoo or a little ball or whatever it is in the treasure box, something to get them excited too about savings. But and when they get older and stuff, they really get excited when they come in and they're getting $100 put in their hand. So things to encourage them. I know my son, summer before last, had his first job. Yay. It was kind of cool, teaching over at ACC and stuff. And I was going to go in and help him deposit his check into his checking account. Because at age 13, when you sign kids up at age 13, they can actually get a checking account and a debit card. So you send them on field trips and stuff. They don't got to have cash. They got the debit card right there. You put 50, $100 in their account. You can see where they're spending the money, see what's going on. But he got his first check, and I was going to go in and show him how to deposit it. I went to do it. He'd already done it. These kids are smarter than we are with a computer. I mean, for them, it's a no-brainer. They go in and see the stuff, and they do it without even thinking. So we have all that stuff set out there for them. So pretty robust program to help your kids as they're growing and learning. Also, we encourage you. It's kind of a no-brainer to do those things with them, but it does require you to open an account for yourself. Not a big deal. You put $5 in the savings account. If I do it remotely on site with you, I'll even do that for you. But you go in, you got to bring your own money. But you can always, if you guys want to start a relationship, I know some of you already have access. For those that don't, I'd love for you to be one of those select employment groups that starts taking advantage of some of the offerings we have. But great question. Thank you. Any more?
Thank you. I do have to get started. We started our conversation and then I don't know what happened in life.
I know. Time gets by, but it's never too late.
Nope, we're gonna do it. I know we're gonna do it. We just got to get moving. Any questions? Anyone else wants to talk a little bit about any other products in general? Nope. All right.
Remember this, as I said, I'm not asking anyone to leave where you're at. You got a great relationship. Maybe you formed that with wherever you're at. That's wonderful. But just know that it never hurts to have more than one option. We all shop at Publix and probably Walmart and probably Winn-Dixie and 7-Eleven. And so it's okay to have more than one option out there.
I do have a question for you. Do you do any products for like line of what is it? Equity line of credit, home equity line of credits on non-primary residents?
We do home equity lines. I have had people before that I've done home equities where they owned a condo or something that they rented, and I was able to do it. So I would say yes. You'd really have to talk to our mortgage broker, which is fantastic. We have an actually in-house mortgage broker that works for us and does a really good job. I could always, if you ever want to talk to them, I could get you their contact information or get yours and give it to them and have them call you. But I know we do it some. It just depends probably on the situation, I would guess.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I've done it I have done them before personally, so I know it does work.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to stop recording, but thank you for your presentation. We appreciate you, and anyone, please do one-on-one, Joe.